Salutations, peeps. What is going on this morning where you're at? Me and Maverick are pondering some of life's mysteries this morning. You know, the things like those real existential questions about life, the real deep stuff. That's what we're thinking about this morning. And I don't, some of these things you just don't know if there's ever going to be answers to. But I don't know. Sometimes in the morning, these things kind of creep into your head, and you're like, man, I need some answers here to these existential questions that life gives us. The real deep shit. The stuff that's, yo, what's up, Mikey? The stuff that's like, man, it's like, you just, whew. Sometimes those questions that you just don't know, like, I don't know if anyone has the answers to, but you start to think about once in a while. Good morning, Kay. Yeah, I'm up. I'm always up early. Pondering life's mysteries. These existential things that nobody has the answers to, apparently. That just rack your brain and sometimes charge your soul. Other times they aggravate you because it's like, man, does anyone have these answers? Like, why do fat chance and slim chance mean the same thing? Why? Who's got that answer? What was the best thing before sliced bread? What was it? Everyone says it's the best thing since sliced bread. Well, what was the best thing before it? I want to know that answer. I want to know if when the French swear, they say, pardon my English. Anyone have an answer? Why do we park on a driveway and drive on a parkway? These questions, man. Who's got the answers to them? Nobody's got any of these answers. These are the things I think that will really, if you get these, if you can get these answers, you're really digging into the real deep existential stuff that life's made of. That's just what I think. I think this is what the Anunnaki, the Egyptians, the Romans, these people probably all had these same questions. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Sees his dog friends and he's going ape crazy. Good morning, Carson. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning, country boy. Hold on one sec. I gotta get rid of his poop. Maverick, no. Okay. But like, anyone got the answers? Number two pencil. It's the best pencil in the world. Why is it still number two? Why don't they call it number one? Number one pencil. That's what everybody uses. But think about that. Slim means little. Fat means large. So it doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense. They mean the complete opposite by definition. But when people say slim chance and fat chance, it means the same. or similar, at least, if you think that that means no chance. These things make no sense. They make no sense. I'm coming to believe that Yogi Berra was in charge of creating all of these quotes. All of them. These are the things I think about at 7 a.m. To, to rile me up, to make me hungry, to make me jealous. I want some sausage and biscuits and gravy. I want Mom's fresh baked hot bread with butter. Yeah, it's windy here too. Ready? Let's take our morning look at the river. Let's take our morning look at the river. Very windy. There's a big barge out there doing barge things. That big building you see right over there on that point, they demolished that whole neighborhood. They took it over by eminent domain. It was an old Italian neighborhood. Like, it was all Italians. There's an Italian club there, one of the oldest neighborhoods. They took it over by eminent domain to build a new Pfizer. All these people who had houses there and generations of their families lived there, they kicked them all out, bought their houses with eminent domain, built the Pfizer, and 3 years later the Pfizer shut down. Nice. That's where the government sucks ass. And this one right here, that tan one that you see, that's the fort over there. So that's the opposite fort from here. That's Fort Trumbull. And then there's an underwater sound lab over there that is used to, well, in the 80s during the Cold War, or 70s and 80s during the Cold War, whatever it was the 80s, wasn't it? I believe, yeah. Russian submarines would come into our river because we have the sub base down the road, literally right down the road from here, and electric boat that builds the nuclear submarines is literally that big green building. Hold on, I'll show you. That big, see top of the green building through the trees? See, it says Dynamics, General Dynamics, electric boat. That's where they build all the nuclear subs for the Navy. So the Russian spy subs would come in here in the river. We put that sound lab in to be able to detect anything that wasn't supposed to be there. And that all came to a close. But there was something detected out in Long Island Sound pretty close to the river about a year ago. And it was Russian. This is what I was told anyway, from a kid who worked at that sound lab. Probably something I wasn't supposed to know, but let him come get me. Let him come get me. You are defined by two things: the patience you have when you have nothing, and the attitude you have when you have everything. I think it all comes down to gratitude. Gratitude will dictate your attitude. If you can be grateful for everything you have, you won't be angry, you won't be mad. I mean, everyone's going to get stressed out at times when things are tough, like we all do, right? Natural, I do. Oh, Mav, that looks not good. I hope you're not getting sick again. This friggin' dog, man, I'll tell you. If I gotta go back to an emergency vet with him once again, I'm gonna have to sell my kidneys. I'm gonna have to sell them anyway. Yeah, it's a great view, man. It's a really cool area. This park, this battlefield is awesome. We used to come here as kids. Dad would take us here. We'd come, me and my brother, sometimes we'd bring some friends with us, and we'd bring our fake guns, and we'd run around and play war. And as a kid, imagine playing war at a real battlefield with bunkers, and there's this tunnel over there. Hold on, I'll show you. It's really cool. Ow! Maverick? I'll show you the tunnel. It's pretty neat. It's really short. You gotta be really careful. I banged my head on it not too long ago. The ceilings are very low. Come on. Come on. Maverick, I said come. Yeah, it was wicked fun, man. You remember what it was like being a kid? You had an imagination. You could be anywhere, at any time. But imagine having that imagination and being on a real battlefield when you were playing war or guns with your buddies. I mean, it took it to a whole different level. Little tiny kids hunkered down behind the bunkers, behind these little mounds here, standing next to the cannons, pretending to fire. Man, it was fun when you were young and you had an imagination. Bring your G.I. Joes here. Pretty cool. So here's the inside of all the mounds. Here's the inside. I don't think we've ever been in here on the walk, but here's what you get. So you're surrounded by walls of dirt mounds. Really cool. Come on, come on. This is Colonel Ledyard's memorial. Fell by his own sword in the hands of a British officer to whom he had surrendered in the massacre of Fort Griswold, September 6, 1781. 1781. That's how old this place is. Hey, 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 stop it. What are you doing? Maverick, stop. No. Oh my God, I don't know what just got into him. Stop it. Hey, hey, stop. Oh my goodness. Here's the tunnel. We don't know what that is. It's always been closed. Maybe like a munitions closet. Be my guess. I'm not sure. But here's the tunnel. So imagine being a kid, right? You have your gun, you're hiding out in the tunnel. Like really fun stuff. Come on, this way, come on, let's go back. Come on, let's go back, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Got a sled dog here. When it snows, I'm gonna hook him up to a sled. Let him pull me. Yeah, I'm a history buff too, man. Here you go. Here's some cool history again. Jordan Freeman, black patriot of the battle, was killed in defense of this fort. Black before you depicts Freeman, a former slave, using a pike to kill British Major Montgomery during the battle. How awesome is that? Former slave. I think he was the only black man in this battle, and he killed their major with a pike. Incredible. Hero. Absolute hero. But just a cool place, man. Just a cool place. At the flag, there's the overlook. You go stand up there, you get even better view, but I'm not going up there right now. This dog's getting crazy. Yeah, man, history. I love history. I love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. You know, history, what is that? Why is that? Why did that make you go so crazy? That little dirt mound in the ground. Is there like a plant that acts like meth to dogs when they sniff it? God. What's up, Ben? Actually, I was writing your email before I left. I gotta finish it when I get back. But history is always so cool to me. Always has been. It was my favorite subject in school. That and writing. If I could write, if I was given an assignment and freedom to just write a story, whether it be true or fictional, I loved those assignments. I loved being able to write, tell a story. But history was my other, that was my absolute favorite subject. I loved learning about where everyone came from, all the things that happened to create the world around us over the years. And then it's no wonder that I have a love for hauntings and spirits and paranormal, because it all ties together. It all ties together. The history of the people who have passed away and are still here on the darker side of the veil is usually what keeps them here. Unfinished business, killed in a tragic way. That's all history. Grandfather Spanish American War Cavalry, right on. That's awesome. That is awesome. My grandfather was on the boat that tested the first nuclear bomb. What's really weird is after that testing, for the rest of his life, he had these tremors. His hands would shake forever. The rest of his life, had him forever. But anyway, if you guys got any answers to those questions, please let me know. If you weren't here to hear them, I'll repeat them. Why do slim chance and fat chance mean the same thing? What was the best thing before sliced bread? Everybody says it's the best thing since sliced bread. Well, what was the best thing before it? Why do we drive on a parkway and park on a driveway? And do the French say, pardon my English, when they curse? These are life's existential questions. This will probably solve every mystery of the world if we could have answers to these questions. It's just my guess. This is the important stuff. You know? Like, also, like, what's the proper way to eat a Pop-Tart? Anyhow, those are my morning thoughts today with Maverick. I hope they eat away at your brain like they do mine. And I hope at some point today I get some comments with some answers. That's what I hope. Also, go Kansas City. Just saying. All right. It's windy. It's cold. My ears are hurting. I'm gonna get this guy home, and then I gotta do some more work on the computer. And then he's got a play date with my brother's dog today. I'm gonna bring him over there to play with Huck. Huck's a giant. You guys have met him. The big golden doodle that I dog sit for. He's a wonderful, wonderful dog. He's like the sweetest thing on the planet. That dog, I love him so much. And he loves to play. And Maverick needs a buddy to play with once in a while. And Huck's big enough where Maverick's style of play won't bother him. Huck will be gentle enough and then just rough enough to really tire him out, is what I'm hoping. And to make him happy. Let him have a fun day. Ooh, send it to me, country boy. Can you send me the link? Please, pretty please. Oh, that's Mike. That's Mike Patterson. He's a buddy. You know, you never heard Mike's stuff before, brother? Oh, man. I thought everybody knew Mike. Yeah, he's been on the show twice. Very polarizing figure. A lot of people love him. A lot of people think he's full of shit. Mike's great. I love Mike. I think he's awesome. Wonderful guy. Oh wow, I'm surprised. I thought just about everybody in the community knew who he was. But I guess community's big. It's hard. You can't know everybody. He's just one of those guys who's very, very, very popular. Yeah, crazy stuff. He's amazing. Yep, he's awesome. Keep watching. Go back and watch my episodes with him. He shared some stuff on there that he hadn't posted yet. I don't know if he's posted it by now. He may have, but amazing guy. Yep. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you do something for yourself. And I will check back in. All right? All right, guys. And if you're not connected, you know what to do. Peace and chicken grease.